everybody, it's Paprika with Spicy Fish Reviews with another unboxing video. My order from AmiAmi, my June order, actually just came in today, and I'm looking forward to taking a look at the items I received today and actually doing an unboxing of one particular item itself. You can't see the box anymore because I actually just already opened the box, but the box itself was actually a bit damaged. It looks like that someone had pushed on it, so it was crushed a bit at the top, but AmiAmi still stayed true to their name, and everything was packaged wonderfully. Nothing got damaged, and with someone like me who likes to keep her boxes and keep them maintained in mint condition and even display them, that's a huge big plus for me. So yes, very happy with AmiAmi and their packaging because they are awesome. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and start showing you the items I received. I'm going to start with the items that are not my figures. And the first one is my Sailor Moon camera strap. And the one I actually ended up getting was Sailor Mercury, and this is the designs based off of Sailor Moon Crystal. It actually feels like it's made of really good quality. It's very sturdy, very thick. And the stitching looks actually really good as well, so I'm excited to try this on my Nikon camera, as this is what's going to be going on. I decided not to get Sailor Moon's design because, for one, I love blue, and Sailor Mercury has always been my favorite inner senshi from the original 90s. So I went ahead and said, you know what, I'm just going to go stick with my favorites. And on the back here actually shows you how to go ahead and attach this, because it shows you how to attach it to your camera and make it sturdy. So I'm excited to take this out of the wrapping and put it on my camera. So alright, so after that, my next item, which is also Sailor Moon, is my Charapin Silence Glaive. Again, this is another item that I have been looking forward to, as Sailor Saturn is my favorite, my ultimate favorite Sailor Moon character. In reference to my collection, I got one that I plan to use right away, and one that will remain sealed on my collection wall. Let me see. Actually, for those who know me, my Sailor Moon collection is actually very based on Sailor Saturn. So I had to get one that was not going to be used, and one that I wanted to use because I love showing off my love for Saturn. So there are those two items. And my next set of items is, unfortunately I can't remember the character's name right now, but the Kantai collection Shimakaze little droid here. I absolutely love this character and its expressions, if you can see right there. It's extremely cute. My husband and I saw these, and these were actually back ordered through AmiAmi. These came out last year, so I wasn't really hopeful that these would be released, or I'm sorry, not released, but they would be able to find these for them, but they came through, and I had ordered two, so they were able to find two of these for me, and I'm very happy with the quality of these items. I'm very thankful that AmiAmi was actually able to find these, so one will go to my husband to use, and one will go to me to use, which will switch out with my Silence Glaive Charm Charapin every now and then. So, onto my figures. In this box, I ended up getting 5 Nendoroids, 1 Pullip, and the second set for the Sailor Moon Candy Twinkle dolls. So my first one to take a look at is Nendoroid 490, Daidouji Tomoyo. For those who are familiar with Cardcaptor Sakura, Tomoyo is Sakura's best friend. And the best thing about this Nendoroid is they kept true to her character. While she is her Sakura's best friend, she is also Sakura's stalker. And she's the reason why Sakura has so many outfits. But as for parts, she comes with 3 faceplates, 2 headpieces, 1 hat, about 3 sets of arms, and there's this round piece in the back. You're probably not going to be able to see it on the camera, but it looks like a part of a camera lens, and I'm very curious how it plays into this Nendoroid. But overall, the box is very cohesive with Sakura's box, minus the fiberglass feel of Sakura's box itself. And there's actually a anniversary stamp right up here of Cardcaptor Sakura. Again, very nice touches from Good Smile Company. I'm very happy with that they're starting to do a cohesive theme with certain series when it comes to the Nendoroids. It kind of makes my OCD personality a little bit happy. So, we're gonna go ahead and put that to the side. My next one, too, to show off, actually, is from a series called Girlfriend Beta, Nendoroid 485 and Nendoroid 484, Chloe and Shina, Kokomi. I'm not going to try that name because I'm not very good with French, unfortunately. And let me move these back in view here. Again, both of these characters come from a series called Girlfriend Beta. Let me see. It actually started out as a game, turn manga, turn anime series. Unfortunately, I do not know much about the series yet, with the exception of the game, which is more of a dating RPG simulator with a bunch of female characters that you take on dates. But as for the anime and the manga, unfortunately, I don't know enough about it just yet. But I'm curious enough that I'm probably going to end up checking out. As for Chloe, Chloe comes with, let me see, 3 sets of arms, an extra hand, 2 hats, 3 faceplates, and one of my favorite things, which was the reason why I ended up getting these Nendoroids, minus the fact that I love their school outfit design, was this little comic bubble. It actually is a voice animated comic bubble, so I'm extremely excited to try that out in the near future. But she does come with a few accessories, like I said, which comes attached to her arm sets. But otherwise, it's a very well detailed character, and like I said, other than that, I don't know much about the series itself. Now, as for Shina, she comes with 4 sets of, actually, she comes with 4 sets of arms and hands, with one actually containing like a gymnastic ribbon. She looks very sports-like, and she also comes with her comic bubble as well, and it's also voice animated too. Again, unfortunately, I do not know much about the series to actually talk about it, but again, I'm looking forward to playing with these in the near future because of how much accessories that these 2 characters actually come with. Alright, and my next 2 Nendoroids, which is my last 2 Nendoroids that I have in the June order, are my Kantai collection Nendoroids, Akagi and Kaga. These are re-releases, and pretty much they look exactly the same as the first releases. The thing about this is, I was going wishy-washy when these first were being released, and that is mainly because I wasn't sure yet if I was going to be collecting Nendoroids from the series. Well, I kind of finally moved over and said, you know what, I'm going to start collecting Nendoroids of my favorite battleships in the series, of my favorite characters. And the great thing about the Kantai collection characters is that it comes with parts to use with other Nendoroids in that particular battleship class. For example, ship class. For example, like with Akagi, she comes with food, she comes with a bowl of rice, which actually goes more into her character, other than her normal Nendoroid parts, which would have been the landy strip and the bow and arrows that do turn into airplanes in the series. And if you take a look inside here, which is unfortunately doesn't reflect well on the camera, she comes packed with a bunch of accessories to use for her character. And Kaga actually comes with I can't remember the name of this right now, but she actually comes with parts that can be used with Akagi because they're part of the same ship class. But overall, you can probably use this with any Nendoroids, but I found this really neat about this series, that depending on the class, they come with parts to use with that particular class. So, and I ended up falling in love with these two characters that I said, you know what, I needed these Nendoroids. So I was very happy with the fact that they re-released these Nendoroids. Alright, so now we're going to go on with my bigger item. Well, my big item, which is the Sailor Uranus Sailor Moon pull-up. This is now my 7th pull-up that I now own of Sailor Moon. And, okay, sorry for the jolt there, everybody. And overall, she is in great quality. They kept her earrings in her ear, as you can see there. But overall, she's not my favorite pull-up. I mean, she looks great and everything, but it could be because her accessories, like her tiara and her hair is not styled. It's not set up with it being inside the box. So that could be the reason why I'm kind of like blah about it. But overall, I'm looking forward to next month because Sailor Neptune comes out. And she pairs up with this Nendoroid. Not Nendoroid pull-up, I'm sorry. You can see where my main collection is. Anyways, as for the box itself, the box actually, because this is actually the first of the Outer Senshi to be released as a pull-up, it's slightly, and I mean just slightly different than the other Sailor Moon pull-up boxes of the Inner Senshi. By turning it around, I don't know if you can see it, they actually have the Outer Senshi symbols. You have Pluto here, Neptune here, same with the top, you got Pluto here, but nothing there. But, and you also have a Luna P too. So, you can tell that this box designs are mainly just for Sailor Neptune and Sailor Pluto. I am under assumption that Sailor Saturn is going to be a DAL, D-A-L, like Chibi Moon, which doesn't make me too happy, but I'm just excited to get merchandise like this of them. So, yes. So yes, I'm still very happy with it. Not my favorite in the series, but like I said, it's more of it going to be matching up with Sailor Neptune in the very near future. Alright. So my next set is the Sailor Moon Twinkle Dolly set 2. These are the candies that come with the phone charms. Now this is my second set. I actually do own a full first set with some extras. And these came with Sailor Neptune, Sailor Uranus, Sailor Chibi Moon, Sailor Saturn, Sailor Pluto, and Sailor Moon. And these come 10 in the set, so we're going to hope and see if I ended up getting a full set. And the design of the boxes are really cute. I really do love them. But let's take a look. So my very first one in the set is Sailor Moon. And let me see if I can get that focus in. There we go. And as you can see, she's really cute. I really love the detail of the series. Even though they're just simple bag or cell phone charms, they did a really good job of keeping as much detail from the 90s animes as they could. So my next one is another Sailor Moon. So now I have 2 Sailor Moon charms. And now I have a Sailor Neptune. Yay! I am on my way to making a set. And let me see, since I know I didn't take a look here. And Sailor Neptune's actually sitting on her lip rod. So I'm trying to get that to focus in. There we go. So again, they actually caught Sailor Neptune's personality really well in this, and it's really cute. And now I have the Sailor Pluto, and she's sitting on top of her garnet rod. And the next one in my set is Sailor Saturn. It's my girl. I really adore her. And she is sitting on top of her Silence Glaive because unfortunately she did not get a Henshin Wan in the series. She was gypped. Alright, my next one in the set is Sailor Chibi Moon. And they actually did a really cute job on her. Instead of seeming like a poised little lady she is, because her nickname is Small Lady in the series, she's kind of like being a hyperactive child, which I love. And my next one on my set is Sailor Chibi Moon. So I got a duplicate. Alright, and I got a complete set. I have a Sailor Uranus. And Sailor Uranus herself is also sitting on her lip rod. Again, I love it. I'm in love with these. I'm really glad that I still went ahead and went for it on buying these versus just waiting to get a Sailor Saturn one. So yes, I can't wait for whatever sets they come out with next. So as for the rest of these, I have an extra Saturn, which will not be given away, and another Sailor Uranus. So overall, very happy, very pleased with what I received in this month. If you have any questions, please feel free to shoot us a message on Facebook at Spicy Fish Reviews or Twitter at Spicy Fish Review. Thanks again, and hope see you next month. Bye!